Hey Simmers, it's Cody, and I'm here with my house build walkthrough. Unfortunately, I was originally planning on doing a speed build, which I had recorded and had all set up, but then our internet got all kafooey, and I ended up deleting it by accident. But that's okay, and at least I still have the house. So the house is set in the beautiful town of Appaloosa Plains, which came with the pack Sims 3 Pets. So I decided to do like an estate home type of, it almost looks like Taylor's plantation home, but it's more not as plantation-y. Okay, so I'm gonna take you in. I just put a random sim in here. I don't even know who it is. Melissa Farrington. I just put a random sim I found in the world just so I wouldn't look so empty. So you can see here, it's quite a big home. I don't like little houses. So it's a big home, which is really fun to do. So I'm gonna zoom in for you, make it look like a street view. So instantly you can see that I did like a path walking up to the door. I did this cool cobblestone with these hedges, like these round hedge bushes leading out to it with all the different red and yellow flowers in the center to keep with the natural colors of the town, which is green and orange. It's like permanent autumn. That's what I would think of this town. So as you walk forward, you notice that to your left, you can see the garage, and I did a long garage all the way up, like a long driveway, I mean, all the way up, and you can see the cars in there. I did like a Beamer, an X5, and I think an Audi. And instantly, like you're greeted by this big, like not quite a wraparound deck, but long deck, and you can see the sim on the top, looking very prestigious. Okay, so if I take you in, the first thing you'll notice is you're greeted by the staircase and two, like, arches on either side of the hallway, and then a long hallway leading to the living room. So first, I'll take you left to the first room I did. This is the dining room. I kept it very simple, like nice drapes, big table, big circular chandelier to get lots of light, and then there's lots of little spotlights. And I did this cool, like, I don't know what this is called, a thing that holds all your glasses. My glasses, glass holder. I don't know what it's called. Like, I don't know. It's nice. And then I did some cool paintings. This kept it very, like, neutral. And then if you go on this side of the hallway, you're, like, in this kind of open study area. I put a desk with a cool round rug. I did a different rug with this chair and stool. You can see that I did white. I just love this little chair. I've used it a couple times now. And I did a nice bookshelf that kind of surrounds the entire room. And this is where you find the main bathroom for the main floor. It's just a simple light blue bathroom. Cool, like, wooden countered sink with, like, a chic, like, rectangular, squarish sink. And, like, a white mirror, kind of like a butterfly picture, and, like, a toilet. So just very simple, just get in, get out, bathroom. And then this is like the grand living room, where so I did the couches and two chairs. And then I did this really cool shelving unit that I added, and I just added some random things to make it look more homey. And there is some more paintings and some big windows with a really nice fireplace. I just love this fireplace. And a white TV. Thought it was super cool.
If you say call one more time for me?
Literally, I'm recording. So you can it. Sorry, that was our special friend. I mean, Taylor. Okay, so you walk through, and instantly you're in this kitchen. And I've never done a counter like this. I know there's like a little triangular crack right there. But I liked it. I went with it. So I did like this neat counter system that goes out. Don't look at me like that. That goes out, and I just thought it opens up the kitchen a little bit more. with a big square island and a big double-hooded oven. I just love this kitchen. It's very natural. I did the granite walls behind everything. A nice sink. It's like blue on one side, which I didn't even notice. And all the cabinets look like they're different colors, but it's just, I think, because of the lights in different spots, kind of makes it funny. And then I love this. You guys have probably noticed, I always do like these 2 floating counters for where like the phone can go and maybe some extra books or cookbooks, a picture. I don't know, I just love it. And then there's a little eating area right here that leads out to the deck. And I'll show you the deck once we're down the inside of the house. And then if you go back through the study, you go down this long hallway and you're greeted by a couch and this neat, like a tripod light, which I thought was really cool. And then I have my 2 guest bedrooms, which I guess if you had a big family, you could have 2 extra bedrooms. This one, from Taylor's request, I did navy and natural woods. So I love this room. Just very simple, very, I don't know, just easy to go with. A cool bed with, I don't know what that's called, the things that go over top of the bed. Canopy without a canopy, just the wooden stuff. I love the painting behind it. I don't even know what it is. And then you walk through and there's these big, it looks like sliding door arch, kind of. Used them before. And you walk through and you instantly can see that, like, this cool granite countertop with this really cool wooden sink that's like an open sink, it's not a square, it's very different. I did this mirror because it matches the granite color, so it looks like flowers. And then a nice big shower, laundry basket, and toilet. Oops, it looks like I forgot the color in the floor there. There. I'll fix that. But yeah, I just love this room. I thought it was super cool. And I know I've said cool about 8,000 times. Can it there, Susie. And then on the opposite side of the hallway is another guest bedroom, which is a little bit more girly. Perfect for Taylor's lazy ass sleeping all day. Yeah, so you can go in here and just chill. Big windows, lots of black and white paintings, and a big armoire type closet. And again, this is the sliding glass arch. And I did this really neat tub. It's that old, deep-looking tub with the shower curtain that goes around it, a toilet, and then I just did a double sink in this one. So maybe a couple will stay in here. With my favorite mirror ever, and Taylor loves this mirror. All the cool circles on it. Like 1,000 mirrors in one. So that was the entire downstairs. I just love this downstairs so far. It feels very realistic. So as soon as you go up the upstairs, you are greeted with the family room. I guess you can't have 2 living rooms, so this would be called the family room. Favorite room in the house, by far, for me. I posted a teaser of this room on Twitter, and if you zoom in, you can see it like from like a person's perspective. Whoa. Can it? I think that's such a nice shot. I use the same fireplace as I did downstairs. The couches I just love. They're very simple, but they look comfy to me. A cool black and white rug with a really modern coffee table. It looks like it's like twisting out of proportions. I love it. All the bookshelves. I want this family to be a reading family. I want them to read a lot. And then I did this little cool bar over here so they can whip themselves up some champagne. There's a champagne bin and all that. So they can get drunk upstairs and watch Dr. Phil and stuff. And then I love this little deck thing I did right here. You can see the big fancy chandelier. And it just shows a pretty view outside of the garden and the pool. And all the natural colors of Appaloosa Plains. So you walk down here, and you instantly go through this door, and there's a home theater. I was going to do a gym, but I thought, who just actually makes their things work out? Well, actually I do, but I needed something different. So I did this cool home theater with the seats on like a platform on the back. So fatheads like Taylor wouldn't block your view.
That's so mean.
They'll cry. And I did all these really like old-fashioned looking movie posters. It's like a horse one, a soccer one, an Audrey Hepburn one, and looks like an alien one. Big TV, and I love this room. It's very different for me. Oh, and if you zoom out here, I zoom out, you can see the really cool like theater lighting I did, and I had them all facing the screen, so it's like when the screen goes off, they all like, I don't know. It's hard to explain how cool I am. And then, so this room right here is, I would maybe say it for 2 twin girls, or 2 girls. Yeah, it's a very blue room and white. I did this cool little, wow, I do say cool a lot. You're gonna live, Taylor. Stick your head in the toilet again. I added more bookshelves and a TV unit with some couches around, a little coffee table so they can entertain their loser friends. And then you walk through, and I did a Jack and Jill bathroom. So I did the 2 sinks, big white mirror, 2 laundry baskets, and a shower, which was actually very different for me. Actually, no, it wasn't different for me. It's very different in general. It's just cool. And the toilet's over there. That's the toilet. And then I did this room inspired by Taylor because she is obsessed with brick. Like, that's all she uses. Or stripes, actually. And I love this room. It looks like an apartment in like New York. And I wanted it to be a little bit different. So I downloaded this British pack. And I put these cool British-themed chairs. And another TV unit. And this really different, it kind of looks like driftwood table. So like the teenage guy could put all of his shit on. And like be like cool. And then this mirror that looks like a telephone booth from Britain. And I love it. It's so cool. Literally said cool so many times. I don't know what else to say. And then you walk across the hall. The door's over here. And you see this bed. And it just looks so fluffy. And you just want to jump in it and woohoo in it. Woohoo! And they got the cool lamps to match the bed frame. And I believe I've used this comforter before. I don't know what it is about it. I love the pattern. And it just makes it look so more realistic and fluffy. And so I did 2 armoires here. So you have enough room for like all your crap and clothes and Sims. And then I did no artwork in this room. I wanted this room to be get in, get out, woohoo, get it in, literally, get out. So the arches, and then you can walk in this room, and it's like white granite sink, double sink, with this kind of like cyan blue, one shelf of cyan blue. So it's like a pop of color with some white and brown hints, and another big shower with a laundry basket and a toilet. And then you walk in here, and I wanted to do like a private TV room for the parents or the adults or whoever, so they don't have to be in the constant with the family, like if they need a little private space. So I added this big plush, like a carpet that looks like some kind of animal hide, like a bear, fresh dead bear. On the floor, a gray couch with orange pillows, and like a light purple chair with the yellow wallpaper, and it just looks super cute and different. So that's the entire main floor of the house and inside. So then as soon as you walk outside, you are greeted on the patio, and I did a cowhide rug with these really cool, cool again, like this really different, I don't know, futon, that's what you'd call it. And another fireplace out here, so you can be grilling your weenies or something like that. And I did all these lanterns hanging from the ceiling. I just love it. Lanterns are good, give you light. And then Oh, I did all these white and kind of purpley blue flowers all around the pool to give it a different pop of color, and it just looks so pretty. All these little seating areas, and the really cool big pool with all the waterfalls. I just love it. It's such a homey home. Homey home. And I did the garage. I forgot to show you. It's a little glitchy because I did that constraining elevation sheet for the first time successfully. And it's, so you can see right there, it's like slanted. But I wanted it to have a garage in the foundation. Because this looks way better. So I forgot to show you over here. So as soon as you walk out of the garage, you are greeted, and you can hang up your coats and your shoes on the shelves. And then there's just the washer and dryer with some folding counters that connects into the kitchen. So that was this entire house. Thank you so much for watching. It was really fun to make this video and build this house. It took me like a solid 2 days of like strenuous work. Feel free to please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on Twitter at SingSiblings for updates and fun commentary. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and bye.